Okay, welcome to Fahrenheit Performance Podcast, episode number 88. Pham,
What's up?
I reserved 88 for you because lucky number.
Yep.
I think you're going to be the coolest guest we've ever had.
Whoa, thank you.
You are a skateboarder.
Yes,
right?
I am.
You're a cyclist.
Yes, I am.
You're
as
now
well.
a runner.
Yep. That's right.
Entrepreneur,
Yeah,
be.
kinda. Yeah.
head instructor, and the founder of Vida
Skateboarding. Yeah, that's right.
How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me. I appreciate that.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yep, thank you.
I haven't known you for all that long, but I feel like I actually know you quite well. It's been
Yeah.
it's been good. So, who are you, and what do you do?
Okay.
How have you gotten to where you are?
Okay, I'm Pham. Everybody knows my full name is Tan Pham, but everybody just known me as Pham. I've been skating for 26 to 27 years coming.
You know, so I just had Arfan on.
Yep.
He said that he was a skateboarder when he was a kid. He knows you.
Okay.
I had another guy called Ram. He's a bike packer who suffered from here to China.
Yeah. I saw
He
it.
knows you.
Yep. We met.
I had another guy, Ijun, who's a triathlete.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he knows you. Every single skateboarder that I've talked to
Okay.
knows who you are. Is
right.
it just because you are so great at skateboarding, or is it because you've been doing skateboarding for so long?
I think because I've been around for a long time and I'm a friendly guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I make friends with, it's not just like skill based. Like anybody is like a beginner or really good skater. We
Yeah.
just like everybody, if we can click,
Yeah.
everybody just gel.
I just dropped your name with Uncle Eddie
Yeah.
the other day.
I work for Uncle.
He knows. You
Yeah.
worked for him
Yeah, I worked for him when I was young. I worked for him in OG.
from Go Sports, right?
Yes. When he moved to town, I was working at the outlet at OG Center Point. And then a little bit at Skate. Yeah, before they revamped. And then yeah, from working for him, and then like I see some of my fellow skate homies started coaching.
Yep.
Yeah, so I kind of like got intrigued. I was like, okay, maybe I should like do something other than just working as a sales staff. Maybe I can do something for myself.
Yeah.
Learning how to be a coach and stuff like that. Yeah, so we'll save that for later on.
Yeah. So let's start at the beginning, right?
Okay.
Skating for 26 years.
Yeah, skate for 26 years.
What possessed you to skate 26 years ago?
Okay, so how I got into skating, I've been saying this all my life. I'm not so fortunate to continue my family legacy.
Okay.
My dad is a national water skier.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he coached my elder brother.
Yep.
It's called Pham Tan. So he represents Singapore as well.
Yep.
Yeah, he's like a professional athlete in his prime for wakeboarding.
Oh nice.
Yeah, so wakeboarding was the in thing back then.
Yeah.
Maybe I would say like 2 decades ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it started picking up, and then from there he started taking over my dad's company, and then he started coaching the national team and stuff like that as he get older, not at a competitive level. So
But wakeboarding is not so different from skateboarding, right? You still
Yeah.
the same carving motion sometimes.
that's the thing. So I got injured twice. I burst my nerve in my brain twice.
No.
Yeah, and then I got banned from wakeboarding. My dad made an announcement.
How on earth did you burst a nerve?
Okay, do you know before East Coast they have that cable ski park, right? The only one closest to Singapore is the one at Batam.
It's still there?
Yeah, I think maybe it's still there, I'm not too sure. So usually on like certain days in a week, my elder brother will do like a clinic session. So everybody take go to Harbourfront, take like a one boat,
Ferry,
like a ferry, and then you go there for an entire day and then learn something new.
Yep.
So that was my first trip there. Unfortunately, I got up on the second try and somehow something happened on the corner where all the professional or all the guys do their inverts, like all the tricks, right? They load up the line and then it'll be
they
like
fly.
Yeah, they fly. Yeah, I was on the wrong side and then I felt like a tug on the rope and I had a face plant. And then I blacked out. Luckily I wasn't facing down. Yeah, I took off my life
so
vest.
conscious.
Yeah, I floated up to the bushes for a long time. Because my brother was busy at the starting point, connecting the
I guess people don't realize, because you think water is soft.
Yeah,
But it's not, right?
the first contact, if you're flat with the surface,
This water is soft,
Yeah.
but it's also incompressible, right?
Correct.
So you hit it.
the
you-
first contact,
Yeah.
you feel like you get a big
So
splat.
basically you were
Out.
knocked out from the water.
Yeah.
The contact.
Yep. I took off, I was like super dizzy. I took off my life vest.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, maybe I'll just take a break, just lean back.
Yeah.
And then off I go
Yeah.
to another planet. And then,
So how long was it? How long were you floating in the reeds?
ooh, to my brother, I think they found me maybe like 30 minutes or 40 minutes later. Yeah, because they're all like busy. There was a big group. Everybody was like, trying to learn something new, or all the pros are like, doing their thing.
Pham hasn't said anything for a while. Where is he?
Yeah, and then they said, oh, I saw an abandoned board because the board detached from my binding.
Yep.
He said, I saw your brother like got up and then how come he didn't come back? You didn't see like, is it like a loop, right? So after that, everyone was like, oh, where is he? Then found me like at the far end, like the wind blew me to the corner and was stuck in the bushes. He called
Were you still unconscious?
unconscious, out cold.
Wow.
Yeah, and then called the ambulance, got me to the local Pham Tan hospital.
Yeah.
And yeah, my elder bro didn't really trust the medical there. So the doc was just like, oh, I think he's fine. He just passed out. He'll be fine. But I was like, I was like out cold. So he called the ambulance, waited for us at the ferry terminal in Singapore. Yeah.
So you could, like, by that time you were awake?
No, throughout the whole journey, I was out cold. They like carry me here and there on the boat. I didn't.
God.
Yeah. The only time I opened my eye was when I was in SGH. Yeah.
Wow, so you,
I was out cold the whole.
they let you on the ferry, they've checked your passport, everything?
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
God, okay.
So I woke up. The reason why I woke up because it was a painful experience. They had the urinal tube. Yeah. In me.
Yep.
And yeah, that woke me up. Yeah. That woke me up.
Don't wake anybody up.
Yeah. I was like, I woke up. I was like, in a lot of pain and a lot of discomfort. Yeah. That was when I first woke up. I was like, oh, what happened? Yeah. And then they recapped me.
So somehow this leads to skateboarding.
Yeah. So from there, I got hurt. So my parents was like, and my other brothers, okay, no more wakeboarding or wake skating for you. I was like, okay, what am I going to do next? Then I was in school.
Yeah.
And I bumped into some of my schoolmates. They are like all of my juniors. They are all like skating in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that looks kind of fun. So I was just like, after school, just walk past them. I was like, can I try?
Yep.
So I step on the board, everybody's just like learning from one another. I was like, okay, cool. Maybe I should like, get a board or something. Yeah. So I just nice, I met my neighbor who's staying just across from me. He had like a spare board in the garage.
Yeah, it's always like the board's always a spare board or someone else's hand-me-down.
It was hand-me-down. It was like a crappy, I think like California Pro or some Powell board, like really crappy one. But he just left it in the porch. I was like, hey man, if you're not using it, can I like borrow?
Yeah.
Then he's like, oh yeah, go ahead man. So I took it for a while, use it, and then just learn all the basics from all my fellow like secondary schoolmate.
But how is that any less dangerous than wakeboarding?
I think because like if you fall on like a concrete surface rather than you fall
or drown.
Yeah, like usually the bails on wakeboarding is when you catches edge on the board and then it's usually a face plant. It's
really quick as well.
Yeah, it's super fast, like straight up in the water. Yeah, and then that kind of like give me the PTSD. I was like, okay, shit, man, maybe not. So I started like skateboarding, and then 26 years later, here I am. And yeah, throughout my journey, I was like skating. I'm a West Side boy. I grew up skating at Holland area, Gilmore, Holland.
Yep. I stayed at Gilmore for a couple of years.
Oh.
Yeah, I love Gilmore area.
I'm from Gilmore Primary and Gilmore Secondary.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the guys that I grew up skating with. And then slowly, as we get better, then slowly make your way to town. Okay. Because it's intimidating.
Yeah.
To, when you're not too good, but you want to go to this, like the town skate park, right? There's a lot of like pros there.
But you got to show up with at least 5 people, right?
Yeah, you got to.
Your buddies got to come together.
Yeah,
roll in together, right?
Yeah, at least you have a crew to roll with. You don't feel so, like scared. If people like looking at you. Back then, it's like, you need to earn your way in.
Yep.
To make friends with all the better skater.
Yeah.
It's not like now, like you just walk to the park. Yeah, with total beginner, and then people will start talking to you and make friends. Yeah, it's not so easy.
Territorial.
Yeah,
it's like surfing, right? Someone drops you on the half pipe, then it's like a problem, and then
you need to learn the ethics and stuff like that. The culture. Slowly get to know more people, those town guys, and then they will be like more receptive of you and your crew coming. Yeah.
So what drew you to skateboarding, and why did you think that like this is it? This is my life.
Yeah, for me, like in between, I was like finding when I got hurt from wakeboarding, I started like a little bit of BMX.
Yeah.
Couldn't make it. I started aggro skating as well. That's why I know some of the guys as well. I tried aggro for a year or two, but I kind of found it annoying because you can't just wear the blades on the bus or the MRT. You gotta always bring like a spare pair of shoes or sliders, to swap out. And then I'll kind of find it annoying. So after that, I was like, okay, maybe try skateboarding, and then you can just pop your board and just pick it up and just go on any transport.
And it can be a transport as well, right?
Yeah.
And so one bus stop, 2 bus stops is nothing on a skateboard.
Yeah, just cruise, and then I find it. Yeah, I find it like convenient. Yeah, and then it's not like a team sport. You can do it anytime you want. Yeah, by yourself, just practice. Yeah. So that's how I got stuck with it. It's kind of similar to wakeboarding. Yeah, like a board sport. Just that it's not on wheels. I mean, it's not on water. It's on wheels. So yeah, kind of similar. Yeah.
And then there is street skating.
Yeah.
There's ramp skating. I guess even pool skating if you want to count pool skating as well.
Okay.
What do you?
Back then, I was very into this brand called DGK. It's called, it stands for Dirty Ghetto Kids. And then the boss is Stevie William. They are purely, I would say, like a street skater.
Okay.
Like raw street ledgers.
Is there even a half pipe in Singapore?
Back
True
then,
half-pipe?
when I started, there's only, Uncle Eddie opened this skate park called Bishan Skate Park.
Okay.
Yeah, I went there, but you need to pay.
Okay.
Yeah, back then you're a little kid, you don't have the spending power. So I went there a couple of times if I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's about it. And then slowly as I skate more, there's only one skate park at Scape, which is like torn down, and then they relocated to Somerset. Yeah. So that
There's
was
not really. I guess there is a small 5 foot or 6 foot half pipe at Somerset, right?
back then there's no like proper mini ramp. There's mostly like quarter pipes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like, a lot of quarter pipes, flat banks, that you can practice on, but nothing like bowl, like ECP or like, Jurong Lakeside now. Yeah, now all the skaters are more fortunate. They have like a lot of skate parks and things to practice on.
Yeah, because some of my funnest times as a kid is skateboarding.
Yeah.
Right? We used to, me and my brother and the whole neighborhood gang, we used to skate. And we even had a half pipe at one stage. Because we were growing up in Australia, right? We
Okay.
had-
Oh, that's really
There was an empty lot,
Okay.
like 2 blocks from us. We built this half pipe. It must have been 10 feet tall. It was like almost vert,
Okay, yeah.
right? We'd spend all of our weekends there.
All right.
And then from that half pipe, something happened to it. It got vandalized or something. So we cut it down to a 5 foot.
Okay.
And put it in our own backyard.
Whoa, nice.
And then we kept on using that for until we were teenagers, right?
Okay, nice.
So I love the half pipe.
Yeah.
I'm not so much the street skater, right? But
Okay.
I guess there's the crossover is there, and especially on the lower ramp, the smaller ramps, you can do the street stuff on the half pipes and half pipe
Yep.
on the streets, and
Kinda.
and everyone's a skateboarder. Like, it's not like the
It's just like
rival
different
gangs.
like flavors, like a ramp,
Yeah.
bowl, street, yeah. But everything, I mean, it's all the same.
But it's also like your company, Paul Vida,
Yeah.
is for life, right?
Yeah, for life, that's right.
The literal translation, or also could be sort of lifestyle,
Yeah.
or forever.
Yeah, forever, that's right.
And skateboarding as in your heart,
Yep.
once you're sort of a skateboarder and you really identify as a skateboarder,
Yep.
you kind of always are, right? Like
you
I haven't really skateboarded for a long time, but if
Okay.
you give me a board now, I'd be able to kick it and go roll down the
that's
hallway
great. Yeah,
and cruise for easily, right?
Yeah, good feeling, right?
Yeah, and I guess there's not many sports out there where you have that sort of in your heart feel, right?
True that.
That's like you're sweating skateboarding, right?
Yep. So when I dated my partner, we've been together almost 15 years. Yeah, when I was like really like a skate rat, she's like, "Oh, I never seen a human being like you all day long just on like YouTube, like on Instagram, just watching like skate video. That's all I care about, man."
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care
living,
about
breathing,
anything. Yeah.
breathing skateboarding, right?
That's right. Every day I just like, oh shit, this guy did this, or new skate video coming out, or new shoes coming out, or new deck, That's all I talk about.
So you are approximately 10 years younger than me, right? So, so you would have been skating in the early 90s,
Yeah.
right?
Yep,
90s,
that's right.
What was the skate scene like? So I'm not really familiar with skate scene in Singapore. I live near Somerset Skate Park, so I see that. But has there been a peak? And is it up now, down now? How was it back in the 90s compared to now? Or just give me a 15-second history
15 seconds?
5-minute history of skateboarding in Singapore.
Okay, when I started, I think I said earlier on, it's a little bit more like cliquish.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to form your little crew, and then you gotta start to explore like from your neighborhood, then going out to town.
Yeah.
And then mix with all the town boys. That's how you improve, And then your crews just get bigger, and then you feel more comfortable. And then everybody start, calling one another out to skate.
Yeah.
Yeah, despite like it's like, someone from another crew. That's how like everybody just bond.
Yep.
And learn from one another. But it's not so inclusive as compared to now.
Okay.
Yeah, back then it's a little bit, like I said, like cliquish, and then, you need to know your...
So you got the Gimbal boys, and then you have the Bishan boy,
Correct.
Bishan crew.
You have
and
the East boys, then the Tao guys, and then, everybody have like different crew, but everybody have their different style.
Yeah.
Some are a little bit more like mellow crew, some are a little bit more rowdy. Yeah, so from there, which is, it's cool. They have little like own culture right there. Yeah, and then now it's like chill. Now it's like you roll up to a park, everybody's our friend. Yeah, as long as you're not shy and as long as you're not being a dick or being cocky,
Yeah.
you go around saying hi to people. Most of the time, skateboarders are the easiest people to make friends with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because they're happy that you enjoy the same thing they enjoy, right?
You ask them like, oh, how you do this or how you do that, you know, or maybe you can skate together sometime. Yeah, easy, man. Now there's like social media, everybody can just follow one another, you know, and make friends. Yeah, back then it's all like words of mouth, set a time, see you on a Saturday at 2
Send
p.m.
the page.
Yeah. You know, like skateboarders, like, oh, we will have this like, you know, skater timing thingy. So it's like, okay, see you at 2 p.m. Maybe you roll out at 5 p.m. But everybody will still be skating. Yeah, that's how it is back in my time when I started skating.
He's skating till it gets dark and then you go home.
Yeah, we take like night rider home. Yeah, like the last night. Yeah, we took like, you know, you got no money for cab, so everybody just want
It's
to
either
skip.
full of drunks or full of
All the people after party. Yeah, and then it's all drunk, weird people on the bus.
Yeah.
But you just want to pay like $250 back then, and then they get your butt home, man. Yeah, after a long night of skating.
Okay, so was there a peak of skateboarding? Like, was there a glory days?
I would say that
Well,
it's getting. Okay, so back then skateboarding is a little bit like, you know, deemed as like a bad boy sport.
it kind of still is. It's in the Olympics, but
Yeah, now
like
it's slightly better.
if I'm skateboarding down a footpath,
Yeah.
you can't.
You get like
you can't.
flares
You're
and
a fan of
stare.
test, right?
Yeah, because of the noise, it's loud. You know,
Yeah.
skateboarding is a loud sport, and then when you do your tricks, you bail and land on the board,
And the ball must get
shoot out,
yeah.
and like hit someone in the ankle and stuff like that. So you always have like this bad boy image, but I think now that it's in the Olympic and then like, you know, schools are having like CCA and things like that, I think it's a little bit
Yeah, I
like,
saw that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I would totally do the skateboarding CCA if I
yeah,
was
it's cool, right? It's a cool sport. It's like fun. It's
Yeah.
not boring. Yeah, it's like
Controlled environment, right?
Yeah, there's a
You
lot
don't,
of things
you
to
don't
learn.
have like, I guess as a what a kook, right? As a noob a skater, right? If you show up to the skate park with your pads and your helmet on,
Yeah,
it's really intimidating,
true.
right?
I
So
feel you.
if you can do it at a CCA,
Yeah.
you take that little friction and the edge off.
Yeah.
It's
Everybody look the same
Yeah.
with their pads and their helmet on.
Yeah,
Like, everybody's like equal, you know. You don't judge, and then everybody's still learning.
yeah,
it's cool.
That's really cool, actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and then-
do you do that as part of Vida?
Yeah, for me, I do like private lessons, and I do work with schools. I work with like IFS, International French School, UWC, United World College, and then
Any local schools?
yeah, a few that I work with. I think I work with First Toa Payoh recently. Yeah, that's a local school.
Yeah.
And then I just wrapped up with Jurong. There's one just opposite Lakeside Skate Park, Jurong Secondary.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. Go to school, go to skate park, go to school.
So apparently, like all these teachers, there's like, you know, some teachers that think out of the box. It's like, oh, maybe you should let the kid learn something like, different.
Yeah.
You know, like not like the normal
Badminton.
PE. Yeah, like normal sport like in PE, you can like really learn from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, maybe you should learn something fun, something cool. And then she contacted us, and I was like, oh, I want to learn skateboarding for my kids. So I was like,
Yeah.
wow, cool, man. Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
I like it. Yeah.
So let's talk about Vida, right?
Okay.
Vida, you founded it 2012.
Yeah.
Right? Now you've got quite a lot of coaches.
Yeah, there's a team of good guys, really.
So what is it? What do you do? What's the specialty?
Okay, so when I started the company, I was basically by myself. I was still juggling between working for Uncle Eddie at Go Sports and then like, you know, finding customers to start coaching.
Yeah.
And then that's when I also I kind of like maybe dated my partner for about 2 or 3 years, I think, the timeline. And then she was like, yeah, you really love
Yeah, you did a
skateboarding.
real job, right?
Yeah.
Got the skateboard.
So she's like, I can tell that you really like, you know, love skateboarding. So why not you do something relatable to it?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, let me think. So I was already kind of like coaching a little bit. She said, maybe you should do this like full on.
Yeah.
I wasn't very
When you learn the skateboarding, there's no such thing as a skateboard coach.
true. There's no such thing as that.
It's a school of hard knocks. You learn by the
You shit and then you learn. Yeah.
is what you learn from. Right?
True. Or you learn from your friend, or you learn it through trial and error and
Or
things
you're
like that.
watching a video.
Yep. So from there, I mean, like if you want to be a legit coach, you have to go through all the certification, all the first aid.
So there is a cert for skateboard coaching. It was just a generic sports SG coach.
general one back then.
Yeah.
Because I took mine like more than a decade ago. And now they started to form like a proper like a syllabus and things like that, requirement for like skate coaches and things like that. They're trying to have like a, you know, like a federation and etc. So like, you know, everything is uniform.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
probably throw in rollerblades and scooters in there as well, right?
Rollerblade has been around for a long time. They actually had like the Roller Sports Federation first.
Oh wow.
So now kind of like skateboarding falls under it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's all like roller sports, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now they're trying to like figure a thing out, you know, how these people should be, you know, following on the syllabus to be a coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very sensitive topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like, doesn't mean like you're a really good skateboarder. you can be a good coach.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like any sports coaching,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Some of the best sportsmen are terrible coaches.
True.
Because they just know what it takes to be a good sportsman. They don't know what
True.
coaching is a different art.
Yeah.
And some of the worst sportsmen become good coaches,
Yeah.
right?
True. I think it's a level of like connection.
Yeah.
Like human connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can maybe have like a feeling or like an eye, to spot the mistake and things like that.
So is it true or false that if you, what's the saying? You do what you love,
Yeah.
and then you don't have to work a day in your life.
Kinda. Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
that's very true. Yeah.
I think I'm working harder doing what I love than I ever worked before.
It can be challenging and like you said, like how is it running my company? You know, like I've been so for the first 4 to 5 years I was by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then fast forward, I like started to hire like people that I can trust. Like my homie became my manager, and then slowly, like my wife was like, I know it's hard to like trust people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, it's hard to just let go completely.
true, because for the first 4 to 5 years, everything is like within my control.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how I want to coach and all the how things should be run.
Or even the
Yeah.
posters and the feed, Instagram feed, for example, or the how you put yourself out there, right?
yep.
If you put it to someone else, they might not have exactly the same interpretation.
That's
So
the
you
thing.
kind of got to trust.
Yeah,
They're
so
on the same route.
that's something I got to learn.
Yeah.
Like learn to trust, learn to let go.
Yeah.
If I want to grow.
Yeah.
That's what my wife always tell me. If you can't do everything by yourself.
And you can't be an expert at everything as well.
Yeah, true. So after that, I was like, okay, learn to trust. So yeah, here I am. I have a team of like 6 guys with me now.
Yeah.
They have been with me for like some of them like 4 to 5 years coaching for me.
Full time.
Mostly all part-time basis.
Part-time.
Yeah, most of them are still, some of them still studying, some of them still juggling like NS, some of them are like done with school, but they just feel for skateboarding. They just want to continue like coaching. Yeah, on the side. So they've been with me for, like I said, like part-time basis for a good 5 years, 6 years, some of them. Yeah.
And then you're full time.
Yeah, I mean like
You're not coaching. You're running the business. You're finding opportunities. You're
true.
cleaning the floor. You're doing everything that no one else wants to do, right?
Yeah, that's the
a
behind the
small
scene kind of thing.
business,
Yeah. So try to like, like people who know me or know what I'm doing, they will just approach me and then I was just like, okay, you want to try learn skating, come to my company, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like, talk to schools, etc. and things like that.
So
yeah.
who are your typical clients for? Is it really like 6-year-old kids who want to learn skateboarding, or is it who's the typical person that if you get a call will be on the other side of the line?
I would say majority are for their kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like since, skateboarding now is like a popular cool sport, right? It's in the Olympic, so parents are more receptive for it. So most of them, I would say like,
It's kind of the Olympics kind of legitimize skateboarding for a little bit, right?
yeah, I mean, it's good in a way.
Yeah.
So most of them are like pretty young kids between like, I would say like 5 to 6. And then the other spectrum will be all working adults.
Okay.
Yeah. So I always like, chit-chat with my customers or my students. I say, oh, like, especially for the adults, like, why now?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, when I was young, especially for the females, it's like, oh, my parents, this is like a very tomboy sport.
Yeah.
I didn't want, my parents don't want me to like pick it up. But now that I'm working, I have my own spending power. So yeah, I want to learn. It's cool, Yeah. So some of them, they think of it like, like all the longboarders on a longboard doing all the dance. Yeah. Some of the girls, they want to do stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. They think
Do you teach that, or do you have teachers that?
I mean, longboard is like the basic of skating throughout most of the board, like surf skating, which recently picked up during COVID, and all this board sport. I mean, the basic is about the same.
Yeah.
So I always tell them like my forte is just like regular street skateboarding.
Yeah, like kick
Yeah,
and
like tricks, like ramps, dropping in and stuff like that. So those are mine, but what you want to learn, I can teach you the basic first. And then if you want to go deep into that, maybe I can recommend you a crew of people that, that does specially do that at Kallang.
Yeah, or around the CBC track, right?
Yeah, they do that. They do that.
Those people.
Yeah. And then for longboard, there's so many disciplines as well. Yeah, like for regular skateboarding, there's so many disciplines as well. Like you say, like bowl, street, and things like that. Yeah.
So, I guess all creatures great and small. I mean, how old is the oldest and how young is the youngest?
Youngest when I started was like 2.5.
Nice.
Yeah, I think the parents was like, I want my kid to be cool. As long as they can walk, they want to put them on the board.
Faster they got a board than the board.
Yeah. So but now I keep it at the age like 5 and up.
Yeah.
So the psychomotor skill, understanding is better. Yeah, the endurance is better.
Logic and reasoning is there as well, right?
Yeah, they can like, when you interact with them, you can talk to them, you know, they understand. When they're like really young, basically the whole session is just like holding them on the board. Yeah, just some of them, their leg can't even touch the ground when they learn to paddle. Yeah. They're like too small. Yeah, things like that. So my oldest student I ever taught was 61. Okay. Yeah, he's a cool grandpa. He does like skydiving, scuba diving. Or so usually I do like a
grandpa.
Yeah, like a cool grandpa. So I'll always like do background check for all the older guys.
Okay.
So are you like a sports person? Do you do sport? You know, make sure that they are of a certain level of like fitness. Yeah, before they pick up.
Or someone like a sport like triathlon. Some of the toughest triathletes out there are the old guys.
Yep.
Because they're just stuck to the sport for so long and they're just tough as nails, right?
Yeah, so like I recently got into running. So a lot of the guys that actually pick like I hear from like, you know, like 40 and above. Yeah, I don't know, maybe like when you hit 40, your body kind of like
if you reverse aging.
Benjamin Button or something like reverse aging, or maybe you kind of like clean up your act, less partying and think, you know, more like health focus. I don't know, man. Something about the age.
And so 2012, good 13 years now. Have you got anyone that's been stuck with you for that long?
Not so far. Like I said, like
or some people that you started in 2012, 2013. You happen to see at the skate park. They're still out
for sure. Yeah. I mean, like those guys are like some of my friends are still skating. My homies that I grew up skating for the past 20 years. Yeah, we still hang out and still try to skate. They are more active in still like super active skating. Yeah, but for me, I've been through like 3 surgeries. A lot of like, you know,
as a result of like stair drops and like falls,
torn ligaments, worn out ligaments, stretched out ligament, you name it. Yeah, all fractures here and there. Yeah, not attended to. Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm kind of sad about this because I got to know you after it closed. Yeah, but you used to have an indoor skate park.
Yeah, I closed it about a month ago.
Yeah, it was like recently. But what was that? How come you closed it, and how was that? Like, was that a sort of dream of yours to always do it, or what happened there? Where did all the ramps go?
So, okay, one thing at a time. So it's like a dream to have your own skate park, but at that point in time, I was still recovering from my 3rd knee surgery. I had a 3 ligament reconstruction on my left knee, 2nd one on my left knee, and yeah, the whole period I didn't really get to like enjoy the facility I have. Oh. Yeah, I mean I still can shoot skate a little bit here and there. Yeah. But I just don't want to get hurt again.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I was still healing. So I didn't like, you know, exactly like enjoy the park. But I think my coaches and my customers, my long-term customers, they enjoy the park a lot. First of all, because it's like indoor. Yeah. Yeah. And I have the space for 3 years. I signed a 3-year lease. As usual, you know, like businesses in Singapore, like rental after 3 years.
Went up?
Yeah, definitely went up. So I did.
Like that event kills businesses in Singapore. It happens so often.
Yes, like you know it.
Even in this building, right? We see
people come and go.
Come and go, and especially in like F&B.
Yes.
If an F&B establishment is not full every day, they're gone in 2 years, right?
Yeah. Some of them, like I've been there for 3 years. I've seen like restaurant pop up and just go within like 3 months. Yeah, you know, like imagine all the money you spend renovation and things like that. Yeah, it's painful, man. Yeah. So 3 years, thankfully, you know, I got by pretty okay. Everything is fine. My teams are still with me. My team of guys are still with me. Yeah. And yeah, just back to the good old days, like, you know, using like public spaces, skate parks and stuff like
that. Is the plan to find another space and do it again? Or is
maybe.
So you put all your stuff in storage somewhere, or
I mean, most of the ramps, the big ramps, there's no storage, and then in order to like, you know, put it in a local skate park, you need like approval and things like that. Yeah. So it's too much hassle. So some of them I sold it to my students, to like fellow friends, and the rest of the bigger ones sadly is gone. Yeah. All torn down and then demolished.
Like that sort of stuff is not actually that hard to build, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can buy pre-made ones, or you can buy like, you know, you can DIY concrete ones and stuff like that. Yeah, there's like company, but it's just that, you know, the cost of like the shipping is like heavy, right? Ramps. So yeah.
Okay. So after you sort of been skateboarding for 15 years, started cycling. Yeah. Right? So now you're running, but let's go to cycling first, because I'm a cyclist as well. Yeah. So our lives are quite similar. Why did you suddenly pick up cycling? Was it
So when I hurt my knee, you know, I couldn't like skate at a higher level that I used to, or at the level that I used to, and so I was like, okay, maybe I do something like similar to skating. Yeah. So I started actually like fixed gear riding.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's bad for your knees. Come on.
Yeah. So, but it's kind of cool, you know, right?
is.
Learning how
It's not
to
the same culture actually.
Yes.
It's like the same sort of
vibe, yeah, right.
vibe, right?
Bad boy kind of vibe.
Down
you know.
Orchard Road in the middle of the night.
Yeah, like, you know, riding a skateboard takes you a lot of practice to control it. So it takes the same amount of, like, you know, confidence and skill to ride a track bike. A track bike doesn't have brakes. Yeah, so you need to learn how to be alert on the road. And you need to be, like, super connected to your bike, you know, learn how to ski.
And it takes patience.
Yeah.
You can't just cycle faster.
Yep.
You got to make sure that you're
Anticipate the
you
traffic.
know what's going on.
Yeah, so, like, you know, weaving through the traffic, you know, it's not exactly a very good thing to do in Singapore, but I mean, I find it like, I don't know, I like it, man, like thrilling.
Adrenaline.
Yeah, adrenaline, you know, weaving through the traffic, you know, maneuvering, like just like how you control like a skateboard.
Yep.
Kind of like relatable.
Yeah.
And then like I've been riding track bike for like 5 years, and then like you said, it's not good for my knee.
Yeah.
Started to feel it, and then I gone to the dark side. Which I was like, you know, I told all my fixie homies, like, oh man, I'm never gonna wear like lycras, and then we're gonna wear like a tight suit, you know.
Oh, your skater friends as well, right?
Yeah, they're like
See,
giving me
like,
shit. Yeah, they was like, oh, where you at, bro? I was like, I'm cycling. It's like, oh, come find me, man, for a beer. I'm like, nah, I'm like,
not dressed for it.
Yeah, I'm not dressed for it. It's like, nobody's gonna judge. Then when I rock out, everyone's like, whoa, you look like Spider-Man, huh? All like pie and shit. So after that, I was like, nah, I'm never gonna hang out with my skate homies when I was cycling, you know, on my road bike.
Different world now. There's two.
Yeah, totally different world, man. Like everybody in Lycra, just is like a common thing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for like a skateboarder to wear a Lycra, that's a big thing, you know. Yeah.
But the good thing about cycling is that you also got a really wide spectrum of people that cycle.
Yep.
Good as your accountants, you got lawyers, you got engineers,
So many.
skateboarders.
Yep.
You got art directors.
Yeah.
And then while you're riding, no one cares about who you are.
Yeah.
It's just ride, right?
Yeah. I mean, like the guys that I grew up. The shop that I patronize, which is a Cycle Project store, yeah, those bosses are really nice. The staff are like my good friends.
Yeah.
We ride together, and from there, like you know more like friends
Yep.
to ride with.
Yep.
It's the same thing like skateboarding. You find your own clique,
Yeah.
and then from there you just like you know slowly grow, know more people, and then start riding.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been
So
riding.
do you still consistently ride now?
I try to, but now I'm more like run focused.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find that it's less time consuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Cycling, you know, like there's a lot of preparation work before you just
How to get to the start point, you know, you got to make sure that the tires
Your
are pumped,
fire.
your chains are waxed or lubed or whatever.
yeah, that's the thing. Everything you need to
Everything's
be
charged.
Yeah, your Garmin, your lights and stuff like that. Then putting on the whole lycra, the suit and things like that. So yeah, it kind of takes a lot. After a while, I've been like
But
cycling.
you got pretty into cycling, right?
Yeah.
What was the biggest ride you did, or what was how deep into the cycling world did you go?
So the one that I did was kind of crazy to some people. Yeah, like me and my another 5 homies, we cycled from Singapore one all the way to Malacca.
Oh, I
did.
just wanted to do that.
Yeah, so we did that in like
6 hours or
no, man. I mean rolling time.
No, it's 240 kilometers. So
Yeah, so
let's say
between
25 kilometers an hour, 8 hours, 10 hours.
so there's a lot of pit stop, man.
Yeah.
So we set off at around like 4-ish a.m. It's from Singapore.
Yeah.
Got to the custom, took our breakfast. We kind of like rode out around like 5:36 in the morning. So we kind of got lost. There's actually like a more.
Because you have to go through woodlands and turn back a bit.
That's
right?
the thing.
Yeah.
So there was actually like 2 guys that are really good with like, you know, map reading. So one guy was like, you know, pretty say, okay, let's take the short route. We go by the highway. So halfway, you know, just like maybe 10 km in from the highway, we find it super dodgy, man. Like all the trucks and stuff like that going like super fast speed. Yeah, no mercy. I was like, oh, if we're gonna continue this, I'm not too sure if we're gonna make it to Malacca. And so another guy was like, okay, let's take a safer route. We rerouted, and then we go by the more like kampong, rural
But
side.
then the road's worse, and then it's
Longer distance. Yeah. So we were like, okay, the mood was high. Everybody, I think our first pit stop was when we reached Pontian. That was reached like 100 km later. Yeah, that was our first pit stop. Had a
3.5 hours, 4 hours in.
Yeah, just straight up. And then, you know, we were soaked. Throughout the whole journey, we got like rained out like 5 times, right? Yeah, rain, sun came out, rain, sun came out. Well, it was a
Don't give a shit after a while, right?
Yeah, after a while, you're just like soaked.
You're
man.
so soaked that you
Yeah.
can't do anything about
You're
it.
so soaked.
You're
and
so
then-
far from home.
Yeah, so far from home. All we just want to see the distance getting shorter and reaching our hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we reached our hotel around like 7 p.m.
Did someone drive and have bags for you there? Or?
No, man, fully loaded. Yeah, we have our
well,
saddlebag.
bikepacking,
Yeah,
bikepacking
bikepacking.
style.
Everything is on
Nice.
our bike. Yeah, so we just like, you know, six of us, crazy idea. We're just like, should we do it, man? It's like, why not? There's never a best time to do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it, man. Let's go. Yeah.
And then did you catch a coach home or did you ride home?
So we rolled up on Friday.
I'm scared of where this is going.
Yeah, you're good. We were like, okay, rest the night and then come back on Sunday. So we had a vote.
Yeah.
So out of 6 guys, everybody was having like abrasion on the groin. I was having the worst one because my beep was new.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't put like chamois cream or anything. I was just like, wow, it was a bad experience for
Never
me.
use new equipment on race day, right?
I learned the hard way. Yeah. So in the end, we voted, right?
Yeah.
Everybody was so beat up. So we chartered like a van,
Okay.
squeezed 6 bike on with us on, and then we just like came back to Singapore. We didn't. Only one guy, which is like this guy called Veil Cops, Jasper.
Yeah.
Yeah. From.
I bumped into him downstairs.
Oh,
just
just now?
like today, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So he is my homie.
Okay.
He got into cycling during COVID.
Yep.
Yeah, and then now he's all blown up.
So I'm going to Australia next week.
Okay.
He's gonna do an episode with me the week after I get back. So it's like
Yeah.
in 3 episodes away. So yeah,
Jasper
we
is
just talk
super
about-
cool. Yeah, he's like superstar now.
Yeah.
Yeah, with like specialized map and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy for him. Actually, he did like a YouTube video of our journey. That's
Okay.
actually sparked his whole cycling
Yeah, find it, I'll
vlog.
find it,
Yeah. Ask him, man, when you see him.
Yeah.
Talk about it, like how this like cycling vlogging thing came about.
Yeah.
I think he'll mention our trip to Malacca. He's the only one that's game to cycle back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how actually I stopped cycling or toned down my cycling is because of one of the race I did a stupid mistake, coming from a bike fitter. I went to adjust my saddle height,
Oh.
saddle angle the night before my race.
So you're putting too much pressure on your hands, or you're sliding forward, or something happened, right?
My lower back, the 2 back muscle kind of like ceased after like first 15 km. Yeah, I couldn't find like a sweet spot throughout the whole 140 km day race.
So then you screwed your back.
I screwed my back. I still finished the
I
race.
was thinking you're so clever to adjust your seat.
Yeah, because for the longest time, right, I was kind of like sliding forward.
Yeah.
When I was riding my bike for a long time, I was too lazy to like even like, take the Allen key and adjust it. So I just been riding. So I always have a little bit of like a palm sore.
Yeah.
It's a long ride. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll just like tweak it a little bit, just like, angle it just,
Famous last words.
yeah, just a little bit. Did it, went to bed, woke up early, went for my race. Riding there, I was still like kind of feel like my butt, my back.
Yeah,
a little
but you
bit.
never know. It's different, right? So you
Yeah,
don't know.
so different. So yeah, I regretted the decision. It was a dumb move, and I finished 140. Came back. Oh, I knew something wasn't right, and then like I came back to Singapore. My knee was kind of wonky, and it just kept getting worse throughout the week. Yeah, and then I kind of like lost my mojo to bike. So after that, I just like
I don't know how many times people have come into the clinic here and said, I need a bike fit because my knee's wonky and my lower back is sore.
lower back and my knee. I was like, oh my god. Then my wife was like, shit, maybe you should like go get a bike fit and things like that. I was like, okay. Then I hear from all my fellow friends, I'll say, okay, maybe you should get a bike fit when your knee is better. Because now your knee is damaged, and then you get a bike fit, it wouldn't really feel good.
Yeah.
Optimal.
Yeah.
So I waited, and then I was like,
Have you done it? Have you done
No,
it? Okay,
I did.
We'll organize one after this.
so I did one
Yeah.
when I transit from fixed gear to road bike.
Yeah.
So I got this friend who was like, I think he's like a angel, godsend. He's my childhood friend, and then he used to work for Specialized.
VJ.
Yes, VJ. Yeah, maybe you should like talk to him. He's in Shanghai right now.
I know okay. So this is funny. Everyone knows. This is back to everyone knows.
Yeah.
VJ has committed to me when he comes back from Shanghai.
Okay.
His next trip to Singapore, he'll drop in and we'll do this. I've known VJ for quite a long time as well.
So VJ is the angel in my life that got me into road riding.
Yeah.
So he got a spare Pina lying at home.
Yeah,
But he was
because he couldn't ride it because he's
That's
working to
the thing.
Specialized,
Yeah,
right?
that's the thing. So he called me and said, yo, bro, I heard that you want to climb Wuling with the CPS boys. I was like, you're not going to do it in a fixed gear, right? I was like, yeah, but I don't have a road bike. So I was like skeptical. So, I got a spare Pina lying at home. Maybe you pop by. So I got the bike from his house.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you want to pop by my office? He's like, what are you working at? He's like, working for Specialized back then.
Yeah.
Now he's with Decathlon. So he's like, pop by, I'll get you a bike fit and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then, the rest is history. So that's my journey in Lycra, thanks to him. Yep.
So now you've done your race.
Yeah.
You rehabbed your foot, your knee.
So throughout the whole journey, like after that race in 2024, I think, or 2023 May, I don't know. I knew it was in May. Yeah, after that, I kind of stopped cycling for a long time. Yeah, and then
So you kind of bad taste.
Yeah.
Well, you know, screw this, like my back, my knee.
Yeah, knee, more my operated knee. So I was like, I lost the mojo to ride.
Yeah.
So I was like, shit, man, I'm like getting out of shape. And how I got into running was I was on a holiday with my in-laws in China. And then the gym was like operating 24 hours. I was like, okay, maybe I just rock up and see what I can, do.
Okay, it wasn't because you're trying to get away from your in-laws.
No. Yeah. So they went to bed. I was with my wife. We sleep really late usually. And then I was just like, man, I feel really out of shape. And I feel depressed. I was like, I need to do something to burn
That's
my
how I feel right now. Like you know how you were.
Yep.
Before you were injured or before whatever, and then you know how you are now, and then you realize, oh, I've got to get back there.
True.
But the road's long.
Yeah.
Right. So you need to do something.
Yeah. So I just rock up to the gym, and then all the gym equipment looked so foreign to me back then.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, the treadmill looks normal,
Yeah.
I just hop on it and just did
How hard
like,
could it be?
yeah. So it was hard. So I did like a 2.4. I didn't know about all the heart rate, whatever. I just keep running. I was dying, and then like after the 2.4, I started sweating, and then I felt that the runner's high.
Yeah.
I was like, actually, this thing kind of works for me, man. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
So when I came back, slowly, start running around my
So
neighborhood.
that's like 1 year ago.
Yeah, my running journey is about a year now.
Okay.
Yeah, and then everybody's like, "What the hell? Like running is bad for your knees." I was like, to my surprise, like it's like actually works for me.
Yeah,
It doesn't
I've
hurt.
never really found it super bad for my knees either. Right?
Yes, I think it's like personal.
Yeah.
'Cause people say it's like due to the impact and things like that. I was like thinking maybe like my body is used to the impact from skateboarding. Yeah.
It's the shoes. Maybe you chose the right shoes or something.
Yeah, so I started learning about shoes, learning about the way to run and things like that. So yeah, almost a year in, start joining some run clubs, JPG.
Yep.
All my homies are there, and then I enjoy the journey, and then here I am. Like I've been running for a year.
Yeah, I remember you last week, right?
Yep.
JPG is what, Jolly Pace.
Yeah, Jolly Pace group.
Right.
Yeah, it's a group.
And you're a fast runner. You were in the like I was in group 2, you were in group 1, and like way down.
Yeah, because I run for a bit, so I kind of like try to push myself, to run more, run a little bit faster, learning about myself, the body, and things like that. Yeah.
So running is your thing now. Are you
Definitely, my passion will still be skateboarding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish someday, maybe like, my body just heal organically and then I'm like healthy again. I can get back on my board. I still miss skateboarding a lot, but I don't want to get hurt again because skateboarding is definitely a high risk sport.
Yeah.
But
But running your cardio is good.
Yeah.
Right? And you're getting back into it. You're getting healed. Do you feel like running would help you with your skateboarding?
well, definitely like running got me back into shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost a lot of weight. And then from running, I started gymming now, trying to balance it. Yeah, and then like, trying to learn more about taking care of my body. And now I'm 40.
Yeah.
I think it's the golden age that everybody, start becoming like...
Midlife crisis.
Yeah, midlife crisis or just a awakening call.
Yeah.
So I feel good now. I feel healthy, good. And running definitely... I don't know, man. Like I feel like a Superman. Like when you feel that you can run for a long time, and then you feel good.
And sometimes when you're running and you get in the groove,
Yeah,
there's
keep
going.
going.
There's just like a pace where you can just you don't
Stay.
go fast, so you go
Yeah,
slow.
the sweet. I would say like like a sweet pace that you find in you. Like everybody is different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you and that phase hit you, or that feeling hits you, I think it's the best feeling, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
So how many hours? I always ask my guests how many hours you train, and how many hours you do. How many runs are you doing a week now?
I kind of like cut down.
Yeah.
Because I was really, really skinny. I lost a lot of weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how heavy were you when you at the hotel?
Oh,
And how
almost
much you
70, man.
70, and
Yeah.
then how heavy are you now?
So from 70, I dropped all the way to 64.
Okay.
Yeah. Back when I was running like 55 km a week.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think that's quite a lot. I don't know
Well, I've had quite a few runners on the podcast. The ones that are really serious, we over 100 kilometers.
yeah, those are like hardcore.
But they're hardcore, right?
Yeah, pure runners.
Yeah, they're pure runners, right?
True.
So 55 is
Start
let's just say you're doing 5 kilometers and so 5 minutes a kilometer is quite fast, right? So 55 kilometers is what 250. Yeah, 5 hours of running, 6 hours of running a week.
about there. Yeah.
And running's it's not like cycling. 6 hours of cycling is like could be one ride.
Yeah,
but
you
you're not going to go for a 6-hour run, right?
True.
So it's
break it down.
intense cardio. So
Yeah.
it's
So
an hour a day. It's a lot.
yeah, I mean, to most people who like all my running friends is like, oh, that's quite a high mileage for a person who just started running a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say I feel good. So from there, I kind of like reduce it now, maybe like 30 km a week. But I try to like, maybe do 3 to 4 times of run a week.
And then gym work.
Gym work like 3 times or more.
So you need to learn how to swim, and then you can do a triathlon.
Ooh, that's what everybody's like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I'm not really into swimming, man. Like, I don't know, like
Duathlon, they can do a duathlon, which is a run, bike, run.
that's what all my friends trying to like, get me. Is like, oh, you should do this. I'm not more like I haven't been like joining any run race. Yeah, the next one coming up for a Garmin one. I just because of Oakley, Arian.
Yeah.
He hooked me up, so I just like going to try out for a 10K.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's true.
The whole vibe is fun, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever compete as a skateboarder?
I think I only joined like 2 competitions just for fun.
It's not
like,
really a thing, right? And there's a different like.
yeah, I'm not really like a competitive guy. I just joined because that 2 competition I joined because all my homies were like, oh, you want to just muck around, join the contest? I was like, yeah, sure, no, why not? Like, everybody just go around, do whatever you can, you know. We are not like aiming for the trophy or the prize.
Yeah.
You just go in to feel the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it, man.
So you're 40 now.
Yep.
What do you think as a skateboarder for your whole life?
Yeah.
What has skateboarding taught you about life? Like.
So for me, the positive side, definitely like from skateboarding, definitely taught me how to be like independent. Yeah, I don't know, maybe through skateboarding, I known so many friends, like, all the guys that you name.
Everyone I know happens to know you.
Yeah, I think maybe because of like Singapore is small and the skateboarding community is small as well. Everybody know everybody. Yeah, and luckily I'm like the so-called the nicer guy. Yeah, I'm always nice to people. That's why like maybe they remember me in a way or two. And from skateboarding, I know many friends, got many like opportunities. Like you said, like VJ. I know him through skateboarding as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
because he kind of like wakeboard with my brother and things like that, and then we became friends. Like it kind of all like snowball or kind of like accumulated. Like friends from here became here. All interrelated. Yeah. So skateboarding definitely broaden my circle of friends.
Yeah.
And
I heard that you coach Zoe Tay and Vivian Lai.
Oh yeah. So
What was
celebrity, I taught them. We are like local celebrity. They are nice people. Like Vivian always tease me. She's always like, oh, Mr. Handsome, can you hold me and stuff like that. She's always making me feel awkward, but it's just for fun.
Yeah.
Zoe Tay is like she's like the 大姐大, she's like the big sister, but she's super nice. Yeah. So yeah, like
So you've come across everyone from little kids to celebrities, right?
Yep,
In your life.
like I said, like skateboarding gives me the opportunity to know many people from all walks of life. Yeah, I'm blessed, and then I have like a lot of like, I would say like homies.
Yeah.
Like really close to my heart, like close friends that I met through skateboarding.
Yeah. And it was such a passionate sport that the people that are around you are also super passionate.
Yeah.
Which is sort of like the glue that's kept you together, though.
That's right. It's like like I said, like your own clique. You're like all like you form your own like family from
exactly.
skateboarding and things like that. Yeah, it's all everybody is like different, but true we share the same passion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I traveled the world just to skate when I was in my prime.
Oh, that was one of my questions I had in here. Have you ever traveled with your board? Because traveling through Europe, sometimes you walk around and you see this really cool set of stairs or something, right?
Yeah, you just
Well,
want
if only I had my
you
skateboard.
like see on like skate video or Instagram. Yeah. So I traveled back then when I was skating a lot. Yeah, I traveled to Europe, like you name it, like Germany, Holland, Amsterdam.
With your board.
Yeah, remember just to skate, to
Nice.
connect with my friends there, like Asian country, definitely like Malaysia, Thailand, Japan.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I got one friend from who's that? Wayne. Yeah, he's my really good friend. He came down for my wedding as well. All these people, like I said, like I known them through skateboarding and became like, even though they are like from another country, like Perth and things like that, all became my homie.
Yeah.
And then like during my big day, my wedding, they flew down for me and things like that. Yeah. So yeah, I meet like friends from all walk of life, countries and stuff like that. So it's like it broadened my spectrum, about living.
Yeah.
And like everybody is like different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think one thing skateboarding teaches you is, you can't be a delicate flower, right? Let's just say there's a 5-stair gap, you're trying to ollie it or flip over it.
Yep.
You're not going to get it the first time. You're probably not going to get it the second time. You're probably not going to get it the 5th time. You're going to roll and tumble. You're going to fall. You're going to
Get up
dirty.
again.
You're going to slide on the ground.
Or beat up.
If you can't handle failure,
Yep.
you can't be a skateboarder, right?
True.
It's like your success is so much less than your failures as well. Right?
Ooh, That's why, like, like parents come to the park with their kids who like had maybe 2 lessons. They always ask me, pointing at like, other kids, and say, "Oh man, that kid is so good." And I was like, "Oh man, you don't know how much time and effort the parents put in bringing the kid down to mingle with all the big boys, so that he can be comfortable on the board and be comfortable in the environment and to progress." Yeah, so it's a lot of effort. Skateboarding is something that, to be good, there's no shortcut. Yeah, there's no shortcut.
And there's very few just naturally talented people.
Yeah, some are blessed naturally. Some are like, hard work.
Yeah.
You can see, like, putting in effort, taking a lot of slams and stuff. Skateboarding, it's like you got to learn through pain.
Yeah. So last episode with Pham, we just talked about how he doesn't feel like he's a particularly talented athlete, but he spent so much time doing it, which he's now the fruits of the labor is same as skateboarding, right?
True.
10,000 hours skateboarding. If anyone's going to spend that much time, they've got to be half decent.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, like you can see, like, some people just like progress faster, but you don't know the amount of time or effort they put behind the and to learn one trick, like to learn say like a shavit or a kickflip. Yeah, it takes me hours or ages to learn.
Oh yeah, definitely. 2 more questions before we wrap this up.
Sure.
Would you do anything differently now than you have
In my prime?
in your prime? Like what's a lesson learned that you think back, I shouldn't have done that when I was a 16-year-old?
Yes, I've been telling all my younger fellow skate friends or like, homies, like runners and things like that. I said, learn to take care of yourself, your body. Yeah, because I've gone through so many injuries and so many operations and like, burst my nerve in my brain. So things like that, slowly, accumulative injury. I always tell them, take care of your body. You're only given one body. Yeah. Maybe
you can stitch it up for that many times.
Yes, that's it. That's the thing. So I told them, like, start to like, take care of your body. They always tell me, oh, I sprained my leg and then I want to get back on my board. I say, when you hurt yourself, your body needs to heal. So let it heal well. Don't jump back into the sport too quickly because it's going to relapse again. Yeah. So I'll tell them, take care of your body, learn a bit of like, go to the gym, condition your body, because that's going to help you in a long way. Keep your body strong. Yeah. Back then I kind of like regret. So a lot of injuries, like now I have like long-term like sciatica issue from skateboarding because of like you're always paddling one stance, right? I'm regular. I'm always leaning towards the right.
And you're always pushing off your back foot, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. So after a while, the lower back takes the, I don't know, all the damage and all the hit, from all the years of skating. So I always tell my friends, student, whatever, always stretch, always, cool down, always do a little bit of like, some kind of.
It's an Olympic sport, right? You're going to do all the things Olympians would do, right?
I know some people are like purists, they say, going to the gym is like, no, not for me, blah, blah, blah. But I say in the long run, trust me, it's going to help you progress and take care of your body. Eat well, rest well, build some muscle. Muscles are the most important.
It makes you stronger and more robust, right?
Yep.
The side-to-side movements.
True.
Your joints are stronger.
That's the thing. Like, take care of your joints. Once your ligament is, I always tell people ligaments are something given to you like a plastic bag. Once you rip the plastic bag, no matter what you do.
Yeah, or like tube of toothpaste.
Yeah.
You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube.
You can't put it back together. Even the doctor give you a brand new one, like a new allograft and things like that. It's not gonna feel the same. Yeah. So a lot of people always ask me, should I do this knee op or this ankle op? Because they take me as an example. Yeah, like, I've been through that. So I always tell them, say, if you can, do it the natural way first. If it still bothers you, then maybe you need to go under the knife. But for me, I regret, if I have a choice, I wouldn't have done any op. Yeah. I'll just do my
prehab and rehab.
Yeah, rehab and things like that. Yeah. Because the journey of recovering is painful, man.
So my last question is, in your house, if I had my way, I collect skateboards. I collect decks, right?
Yep.
Anything to do with Steve Caballero, I have Bones Brigade, I have Mark Gonzalez.
The OGs.
Yeah. And so my wall would, if I had my way, it would be like these jerseys, right? All decks. Is your house very skateboard oriented, or is it just you walk into your house, there's nothing to do with skateboarding?
Whoa. There's skateboards hanging everywhere.
So you're the same with me.
I have like special board, like a memento board my wife did for me when we were dating. The whole board is all the collage of us dating. It's right in our bedroom. And then in my man cave, I have like 5 bicycles there. And then all my running gears, all my skateboards, and like all the Supreme boards around my house.
So for me, it's the Caballero. For you, it's Supreme.
Yeah, I mean, I have some like, you know, pass on. Someone gave me like some collectibles from Supreme.
Yep.
And then I bought some this chocolate Margaret Drive collab. I have both
I
of
wanted
them.
that.
Yeah.
I wanted the Singapore one.
That's right. I had both the Margaret Drive one and the Singapore one in my living room.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you ever find anyone that has those?
Yeah.
Let me know. I want those.
Cool. Yeah, and then like yeah, I have like boards, whole stack of boards in special boards. I mean something special, used one, brand new ones, all in my storeroom as well. Yeah. I'm big fan of this guy called Gino Yanucci.
Okay.
Yeah, he's used to ride for Chocolate Skateboard. It's like a sister company from Girl Chocolate, or like sister company. So he is like my idol is like in his 50s now. Yeah, and then he recently just got on A6, and then he's a pro model coming out.
Oh wow!
Like I think this week.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a cool guy, hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, OG from New York.
So my theory is correct, right?
Yeah, I have like, you know, when you like someone, like I don't know, my wife is like, how come I'm not on your wallpaper? How come it's like having like muscle dudes or like running dudes and like skate dudes on your handphone, on your desktop? I was like, this guy, you know, every day I wake up, they're like inspiration to me. Yeah, that's how I like, you know, I don't know, like train my brain. Yeah, I want to be like this guy. I want to, you know, put in effort and, you know, to achieve something like that. Yeah, so these are like idols or like, you know, people like motivational guys to me, inside me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Wrapping up. What next? What next for you? What next for Paul Vida?
Back into the public skate parks, and everything is still the same old. Yeah, just running my company, and then, you know, having a team of guys. I'm blessed to have, you know, throughout the years coaching for me and things like that.
Yep.
Yeah, so try to do more I'll slowly getting back as my knee is better. I think kind of like stronger from running. I want to slowly get back into skating again.
Yeah. So what is your go-to trick? Like if I said, hey, let's go.
Wow.
Can you do a pop shove it, or are you no comply? What's
In my prime, everybody called me the jump down guy.
Okay.
So like big flight of stairs.
Yeah.
I usually get it like first try. Yeah. 10 stairs. Yeah, that's my thing, jumping downstairs. And people know me for like flip tricks. They know me because I tore my ligament on my left.
Okay.
So I lost all my so-called memory cards of tricks on my left leg. That's my regular stance.
Yeah.
So I trained to learn how to skate switch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so everybody known me for the switch guy.
Okay.
Like nollie flip, switch flip. Yeah, that's my thing. Like
Nice.
the go-to. Everybody know I got that unlocked when I was like, you know, in my prime before my operation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Bam.
Yep.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
No worries.
Yeah.
Catch up. I'm going to run with you tomorrow night.
Okay. See you at JPG. Yeah, come by.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Peace.